So the thing that The Rock and all this marketing just kept saying to promote Black Adam was, it's game changing. It's a game changer. The game has changed and it'll never be the same. Now, when I think back to all of the comic book things that I would consider a game changer, I would say this is a game changer, 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 even this and this. Take Black Adam and compare it to any one of those, and simply it just doesn't stack up. Honestly, I'm kind of confused why The Rock keeps calling this game changing. Maybe he just doesn't watch comic book movies. I don't know. With all this hype and all this promo that he's been blasting out there, I guess you might just say I'm not smelling what he's cooking. So here we find ourselves in yet another scenario where a big powerful guy and a group of powerful people and a group of villains are all after a Maguffin. So you see the powerful guy and the group of heroes first fight, then team up, then unite against the common enemy. Nothing game-changing going on there. All sarcasm aside, Black Adam, he's resurrected after 5,000 years. And he's after a Maguffin. And the Justice Society is after him, who's also after the Maguffin. And they have their squabbles until the villain has the Maguffin. And then, you know. Very familiar formula. The Rock is Black Adam. After 15 years of talking about playing this character, he finally did it. And you know what? He was just an emotionless, dull version of The Rock. Yet again, The Rock plays The Rock. Did we expect anything different? I'm not really sure he knows the character of Black Adam that well, other than what he's been told by other people. Just imagine 15 years ago, Rock gets pulled into a WBDC office, and they're like, Rock, we got a hero for you to play. And he's like, Superman? Nope, not him. Oh, but Batman then. Nope, not him. We got another hero for you to play. He's not even a hero. But he's big and strong and powerful, right? Yes. And he shoots lightning out of his hands. But does he kill people? Yes, he does. Do I have to act? Not really. Do I even have to be charming? No. Sign me up! Once again, I set my expectations for The Rock very low, and he did not surpass those expectations. Most of his dialogue is responding to other people by telling him what he is or isn't, and telling him what he does or doesn't do. Heroes don't kill people. I am no hero, and I kill people.
Heroes don't kill people. Well, I do.
We get it. Black Adam's a cool guy, and he kills people. We get it. Okay? You know, I could actually go on and on and on about The Rock, but I don't want this to be a fucking hour-long video. Now, something that surprised me was the supporting cast. The Justice Society plays a huge part in this, and I quite liked the part that they played. Led by Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate, my favorite. We got Hawkman, solid character, good conflict with The Rock. The Young Guns, Atom Smasher and Cyclone, both of which had great qualities that brought a good dynamic to the team. And what a good team. If you told me that this script was originally for a Justice Society movie, I'd believe it. Like I said, I liked Atom Smasher a lot, but he is literally Ant-Man. They are the same character. And of course, the villain is a big CGI creature that shows up in the last 20 minutes. Yeah, gotta have something in there for The Rock to punch. Game changer. Okay, so this isn't as awful as I thought it would be. It's better than Morbius, and I think it's better than Venom. But worse than the Eternals, which basically puts it in the bottom tier of DC movies. And anything in that bottom tier, it's not changing any games. The reason that it surprised me and wasn't as awful as I thought is because it's a bait and switch. There's large chunks of this dedicated to the Justice Society. And I thought those were the best parts. Starts out as a Black Adam story, Justice Society takes over, team up at the end, a little bit sprinkle of Black Adam story at the end. The pacing is pretty solid. I was never bored. There's a lot of action that keeps you distracted from the basic ass dialogue. And that action is pretty sweet, but it's insane how much they copy from other movies. And the more I noticed it, the more obnoxious it got. That whole Zack Snyder speed up, slow down thing, it's all over the place. And if I were Zack, I think I'd be pissed.
Why not?
The CG and special effects looked pretty good. Big CG villain, not as good, but the rest was pretty good. They also copy a lot of specific scenes from Marvel, almost shot for shot. They even lift shit from Marvel characters. Dr. Fate, he uses magic, so naturally, they just have him do the entire mirror dimension thing from Doctor Strange, ripping shit off. Not game-changing. I do love how much they lean on Black Adam being an anti-hero, because anti-heroes kill people. Yeah, sure, but I don't think you get the point. Wolverine kills people, but when Wolverine kills people, later on it weighs on him because he's terrified of becoming a senseless rage monster. Black Adam kills people and then makes jokes about killing people. Yikes! I'd say this is totally watchable. It's fine. It's very cliche, and I don't think Black Adam is an interesting enough character to carry his own movie. They showed it in this. The Rock says that he's been trying to get this movie made for 15 years. If they wrote this script 15 years ago and didn't touch it, I would believe that. And why Black Adam? Because he's big and tough and strong and shoots lightning out of his hands? That's nothing we haven't seen before. Maybe it's because he's known well enough for comic book nerds to know who he is, but not generally known well enough for mass audiences. So you could take this character and mold him into another rendition of The Rock. Anyway, it's fine. Entertaining enough. Game-changing? Come on now. See ya! Subscribe! Why the hell isn't Black Adam a villain in the Shazam movies? He's always been tied to Shazam. He's been a Shazam villain forever. And the first Shazam movie was very well liked by audiences. Why not share that success as a villain first and then spin off into an origin story? Oh, that's right. The Rock doesn't play well with others if he's not the star of the show. And now, for Shazam 2, we've got him fighting an old lady and Lucy Liu. If The Rock loves Black Adam like he claims to, why doesn't he look like Black Adam? Black Adam has hair and pointy ears. They can't glue those fucking things on when you're pumping iron at the gym. I guess you could say he's just not too familiar with the role of Black Adam. And by his own words, I'd say, hey, The Rock, know your role and shut your mouth.